and stuff like that. Really good example right there. Also inside of roll call are languages. Here at UCLA we teach 53 languages. That's a lot. A couple in my high school I have like 2. One of those is Quechua, it's an endangered South American language. There are like 4 million people in the world. We're the only university that teaches it, so also Swahili is that standard. Star Trek fans, we have Klingon. Klingon 1, 2, and 3. I think that's really cool. So we're going to get television order that we're at Malta. We got to hear that. Yeah, so lots of good opportunities for languages. We're all going to have the best segue to studying abroad. Having said that, UCLA has the 5th biggest education abroad program of any school in the country. You can go pretty much anywhere, like literally. Yeah, that's up to 120 countries. That's a lot. So just know you can study abroad
Sundays
for as long as you want, up to 2 years. You pay the exact same tuition as if you were at UCLA, and all your students transfer over. And classes are like always easier abroad. Teo Ruiz, for example, he goes to France every summer, and you take class, and then you like eat cheese and drink wine. You get like an A for it. So not too bad. But yeah, does anybody have any questions about studying abroad or Klingon or?
No.
We good? Yeah? Alright, cool. So as we walk this way, we are going toward original campus. UCLA was founded in 1919. We used to be located off of Vermont Avenue in Los Angeles. Moved to Westwood in 1929. We've been here ever since. These 4 buildings that you're about to see are the first 4 buildings built. They're actually built in 1927. Finished in 1927. These, like most of the buildings at UCLA, are in the neoclassical red brick architecture style. That's actually not actually from like Italy or like the Renaissance or anything. It's actually developed in the American South in the 19th century. So yeah, it's kind of cool that we have that as well. This building that we're under right here is Royce Hall. Royce Hall is probably the most popular building at UCLA. It's on like everything that UCLA sends out, like postcards included. So I'll talk about this first. If this looks familiar over here, it's because a lot of movies are filmed here. They like to say it's Stanford, but it's really not. Movies like Angels and Demons, A Beautiful Mind, The Nutty Professor, those are all supposed to be Harvard, it's actually UCLA. The movie Orange County is supposed to be Stanford, it's actually UCLA. The Social Network, to its credit, a lot of it was filmed at Harvard, but they use Royce Hall also. So, yeah, so just a couple movies for you. If you look up, these are the original 13 majors depicted at UCLA. No, I'm not that bad at counting, despite my math earlier. Literature and drama are actually in the same bubble right there. So now we have 127 majors and 81 minors, so slightly more than 13. But inside of there, to your right-hand side, is Royce Concert Hall. Royce Concert Hall is honestly one of the most prestigious and beautiful concert halls in the whole country. Pretty much competing with like Broadway, the Met, and Carnegie Hall for the best shows. God, it's kind of hard to start. Like, I don't know. For example, Duke Ellington was the first jazz performer to ever perform on any college campus. That's in 1941. That was at UCLA. Miles Davis is number 2, and he also came to Royce Concert Hall. So, lots of history. Some other notable speakers and performers include Eleanor Roosevelt, Albert Einstein, Frank Sinatra, the Pope, Dalai Lama, I mentioned him. John F. Kennedy back in Newport here. Martin Luther King Jr. spoke here in 1965. And Berkeley performed here. So, yeah, we have plenty of things. But 2 rows in front of us is Denzel Washington. We're like, oh, it's Denzel. And after the show, the tour guides would always say like $15 maximum. We asked Denzel, like, hey dude, how much did you pay for your ticket? We're just curious. He's like, oh, I actually got a really good price. I paid about $180 for this ticket. That's Denzel Washington. He paid $180 and you just have to pay $15. I would pay $10 for that show. So again, just kind of shows you like how awesome the perks are of being at a school that's so high profile like this. And as I was saying earlier, like all the stuff I'm talking about is like for students primarily. There's 1,800 seats in there. They open up the first 1,200 to students like months before the general public. So you're not gonna like get X out of a seat. Like you're definitely gonna get one. Yeah, and you get a guest ticket. So for my dad's birthday, I brought him to see Stevie Wonder, B.B. King, Dee Dee Bridgewater, and Kenny Burrell from UCLA perform. And my dad was like, oh, this is so cool. It's only $15. I heard people paying $3 for that show. So that's really cool that we have that. Does anybody have any questions about the concert hall? All right, cool. I can't, to be honest, I kind of like lied and I said the California Nanosystems Institute is the only one I can't show you. There's only 2. I am allowed to show you it if the doors are open. Then I'm allowed to take you in, but they're not right now, unfortunately. So Probably because it's ninth week. Ninth, 10th, and finals week, they tend to not have